What's up, dudes? It's Nick, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now, today we're going to be going over the Draconic Evolutions mod. Now, this mod adds in a bunch of new items, blocks, and things to play around with. So, let's get started. Now, the first thing you'll notice is that there is a new ore called Draconic Core. Now, there is a version in the overworld, the nether, and the end. It's more common in the end than it is in the overworld, and a bit more common in the nether than it is in the overworld. So, there are multiple crafting items, so I'm going to go over those real quick. So, there are different types of cores and energy cores. So, Draconic Core, you're going to need, these are just like base crafting recipes that you'll just need for everything in the mod. So, for Draconic Core, you'll need 4 Draconium ingots, 4 gold ingots, and then a diamond. To make Draconium ingots, you'll obviously need to smelt Draconium dust, which you'll get this from the ore once you mine it. Wyvern Core, you'll need 4 Draconium cores, 4 Draconium ingots, and then another sword. Now these are very expensive, but they are worth it in the end. Now you'll need to do to get an awakened core something called fusion crafting. Now this is what I have over here. And let me just build this real quick. There are different types of fusion crafting ejectors. Now, to make the basic one, you'll need 2 diamonds, a Draconic Core, 1 iron, and then 5 blocks of iron. Not iron, well, stone. Then you need to do something called, you're going to need to do fusion crafting again to get the Wyvern. Then again to get this one, and then again to get the Cloud. But for now, we'll just start off with the basics. Now, you'll need RF to make these work. Now, the mod does actually add in something to generate RF, which is called the generator. To make this, you'll need 3 iron, a furnace, 4 nether brick, and then a Draconic Core. So we'll just place 5 like this, with their backs facing this. And we'll put them down like this. Then you'll need a fusion crafting core. Craft this, you're going to need 4 lapis blocks, 1 Draconic Core, and then 4 diamonds. You're going to need about 3 blocks in between it. Get rid of it. And to start the machine, you're going to actually need blocks of coal. And for every coal block, it will generate RF, or you can just put in regular coal too. So yeah, and we'll just craft something random. Now this operation does actually require a lot of RF. So you're going to need, well, it actually depends on how much, but... Oh, and to prevent it from taking the whole stack from you at once, you need to shift right click to activate single item mode, which then it'll only take 1 from you. Feed the rest with like this. Doesn't matter where you place them as long as they, well, as long as they're there. Ah, 4 diamonds, not 5 diamonds. Alright, and then once it's started, you can hit the start button. And then it will have this cool little animation, and then it's going to say charging. Now, it will pause the charging animation if there isn't enough RF supplied to the machine. And as you can see, the RF is going down. It's not RF, just any sort of, like, measurement of energy in the game. Now it's going to do the crafting animation. Personally, I think this animation looks really freaking cool. There we go. And then you have the Wyvern Flux and crafting tool. Alright, now let's... And all you need to do for these is just place the items in, like, these, except for this one. To make this one, you're going to need Wyvern. Wyvern crafting ejectors. Whatever tier it is, that's what tier of crafting ejector you need. So this is Draconic here, so you're gonna need Draconic Evolution Injector. And then you just place these like this. You're going to need 4 Wyvern cores and then about 5 Awakened Draconian Ingots. Now to make Awakened Draconian Ingots, you're going to need Awakened Draconian blocks. To make this, you're going to need 2 Draconic hearts. Well, 1, 2, 3. About 6 Draconic hearts and a Dragon heart. Now to get a Dragon heart, you're going to need to kill the Ender Dragon, and then it'll just drop it. And that's all you have to do. To make Wyvern Energy Core, you're going to need 4 blocks of redstone, 4 Draconium Ingots, and then Draconic Core. To make this, you're going to need 4 Awakened Draconium Ingots, a Wyvern Core, and then Wyvern Energy Core. And that is it. Move on to the armor. Now, there are different types of armor in this, which they do cost a lot to craft each. I'll go over them real quick. So for the Wyvern Helm, you're going to need 6 Draconium Ingots, a Wyvern Core, Wyvern Energy Core, and then a Diamond Helmet. You need Diamond Chestplate, 6 Draconium Ingots, a Wyvern Core, and a Wyvern Energy Core. For the legs, you're going to need 6 Draconium Ingots, a Wyvern Core, Energy Core, and the Diamond Leggings. For the boots, you're going to need Draconium Ingots, Wyvern Core, and then a Wyvern Energy Core. Now, these do actually have charge, as you can see. It's charged 4 million out of 4 million. And to charge it, you are going to need a charger. Energy infuser, actually, not a charger. To craft this, you're going to need 4 Draconium Ingots, 3 Draconic Cores, an enchantment table, 1 energy stabilizer. To craft this, you're going to need 4 diamonds, particle generator. To craft this, you're going to need 4 blocks of redstone, 4 blaze rods, and a Draconic Core. I recommend downloading just enough items to make your life 10 times easier when using this mod. Put this on. I will actually get a shield like buffer thing down there, and then the amount of RF is displayed. And if you press the key binding, I believe it is called Tool and Armor Config GUI. I have it set to my semicolon. And then this is what it looks like. And you can click on any one of the pieces, and then it'll show you what it is. And then you can also name it. But this doesn't have any configurations due to it just being the blandest armor set. However, this does have configurations. But we will need to charge it first. This one here. And then depending on how much, it does store a lot of RF, so depending on how much RF is in there, it will charge it all up. It's on. Now I have more shields than with the regular one. Now, it will take damage from the shield instead of your heart, so I'll just show you what I mean real quick. And as you can see, normal mobs basically can't hurt you if you have this on. But there is a new mob that has been added that will indeed hurt you. And once you run out of shields, you do start to take damage, but after a while, the shields will regenerate. Or if you run out of RF, then, yeah. Now, there is a new tier of Draconic armor with the mod called Draconic Additions. and it is called the Chaos set. Now to craft this, you're going to need Chaotic Core, Chaotic Energy Core, and then 2 Draconic Additions. So, craft this, you're going to need Chaos Shard, 4 Awakened Draconian Ingots, and 4 Awakened Cores. The Chaos Shard, I'll show y'all how to get that soon. And then Chaotic Energy Core, you're going to need 4 large Chaos Fragments, then 4 Velocity Redstone, and then Draconic Energy Core. I'll show y'all how to get these as well too. Draconic Addition, you will need... Oh. Apparently they're not. This operation will actually cause... I forgot about this. This operation will actually, take a lot more RF than a regular one. I think it's actually 5 billion RF you're gonna need, so... Yeah, get to working. I'll just get it from creative then. It's okay. Alright. Now, with this set on, you might actually as well be immortal. It enhances your speed, as well as your strength to abnormal amounts. However, it's still not that thick, overpowered, but yeah. But with this on, it's about better than Diamond, actually. Way better than Diamond. And you can actually... So I believe that the armor config is only for the left. So I'll keep this on for now. Let's go over the weapons though. So the Sword of the Wyvern, you're going to need Diamond Sword, 2 Draconian Ingots, a Wyvern Core, and a Wyvern Energy Core. Bow of the Wyvern, you're going to need 2 Draconian Ingots, a Wyvern Core, and a Wyvern Energy Core, and the bow. Pickaxe, it's going to be this recipe, except with a diamond version in the middle. So diamond, then you have an axe, and then a shovel. There is no hoe though. So a Draconic Sword, you're going to need future crafting. So you're going to need Sword of the Wyvern, and then it's basically this crafting recipe, but you're going to need the bow, you're going to need the Wyvern version first though. And then it'll tell you how much it's going to cost. Yeah, this is going to cost 12.8 million. 12 million, wait, is that billion? It's not billion. 12,800,000 RF to be able to do this. Now you'll just need the shovel and the hoe. Draconic Staff of Power. This is different. This is the most powerful weapon in the mod, standalone, without the addition added to it. So you're going to need 5 Draconian Ingots, a Awakened Core, a sword, a shovel, and then a Draconic Pickaxe. And then you can get the Draconic Staff of Power. However, we'll get the Chaotic version. We'll get the Chaotic Bow. You're going to need 4 large Chaos Fragments, Chaotic Energy Core, Chaotic Core, and a Draconic Bow. 96 million RF. And then you will need 4 large Chaos Fragments, a Draconic Staff of Power, Chaotic Core, and Chaotic Energy Core for the Chaotic Staff of Power. Now, when it's not charged, it does about 12 attack damage, but when it is charged, it does about 240 attack damage. And then if you click on it, you can actually... Now you can measure the base damage, and the lower it is, the lower amount of RF it uses. Right now, it does about 13 damage. If I shoot it. There's no custom effects, unfortunately, but yeah, it does use up a lot of RF per shot, though. And if you turn on the shockwave, it does cost an explosion. But yeah, I don't have enough power to fire it. Try to do it with the full durability one. Yeah, it's... So, I don't think you can actually use this. We'll just try to turn it down for now. There we go. It uses... There we go. But it almost used up the entire amount of RF capacity it has to fire that one shot. So you can, unfortunately, you can't turn it off, apparently. And then you can turn on magnification to take longer range shots. like this. It just zooms in. However, I think it will actually make the world go out of view, so you have to load it in once you zoom back out. Then air velocity modifier. This will modify obviously the velocity of air, and this affects the damage and distance. So if I turn it all the way up to 28%, it will only do 1 attack damage. But if I okay, there we go. And all the way back up to 800. It'll go back up to, well, doesn't show you, but you can kill a cow with it. Now this is a multi-tool, and if you click on it, you can enable the attack radius, which it's actually 15 blocks. AoE safe mode. This won't break anything if it detects a tile entity within its range. And this allows you to adjust the mining AoE. Now it can go all the way up to 15 by 15. Dig speed multiplier allows you to just how fast the tool breaks blocks, and it shows all the blocks covered by the show dig AoE. I recommend having turned this on because it enables show of all the blocks covered by this tool's mining AoE. You can show how far it digs down. So basically, once you mine with it, it will lag your game, but you will get basically a full inventory of stuff. So if you want to destroy your world, this is about good. So let's slash clear real quick. Go back up. Now there is one more thing to show you guys. There is a new mob that has been added into this game. Actually, scratch that. We have to go over these first. Now, the Flux Capacitor, these can be used to charge any handheld item that you have. Not handheld, but like your armor, basically. So let's say you have armor on you, but it has not been charged yet. And it needs charging. You can shift right click to change the mode. As you can see here, it's going to charge your armor. Shift right click again, charge held items. Shift right click, charge your armor and held items. So this will use up the RF in exchange for charging all the items that you have. But just put it in one of those, one of these things, charge it back up again. See, however, it does use up quite a bit of energy, so that might take a while, but that's and these are still going. Yeah, they're still going. And there's also a Wyvern Flux one, which you just need 4 Draconian Ingots, 4 Wyvern Energy Cores, and a Wyvern Energy Core. To make Draconic Flux Capacitor, you're going to need 4 Draconian Energy Cores, 1 Awakened Core, 3 Draconian Ingots, and then a Wyvern Flux Capacitor. And the Ender Energy Manipulator, this will actually allow you to get the Ender Dragon Egg without killing it, and it requires 120 million RF to upgrade. God. And you'll need 7 Eyes of Ender, and then 1 Wyvern Energy Core, as well as 2 Draconic Energy Cores, and then, not Energy Core, just cores. And then you'll need a Wither Skeleton Skull to operate it. Then turn it into this thing. There's also a chest, which you'll need 5 furnaces, 2 crafting tables, a block, Draconic block, and then Draconic Energy Cores, as well as a chest. Now, you will never ever need a chest ever again, as this will store everything you need. It also stores RF, which it'll store about 1 million. It is also a furnace, which you could also insert a Wyvern or higher tier core to boost speed and double ore at the cost of significantly increased energy consumption. Which this furnace it runs off of is energy, so if you don't have energy, then it won't smell anything. So the higher tier core you have in here, the more faster and double output it'll have. Now, these are actually bauble items, which, if you don't know, you'll have to have the bauble mod installed, which I don't, but that's alright then. Now, the rank of the Nursery Cancellation, you'll need 4 gold ingots, and then 4 Draconic Wyvern Energy Cores. Now, once you have this active, you can shift right click to... I don't know if that would do anything, but... Quick. Yeah, once you have these equipped, it will actually use up. So what this will do is it will cancel your flight automatically, so that you don't go speeding across the entire map once you fly. And you can also fly with the set on, if you have the entire set on, or just a piece of it apparently. And then Necklace of Shielding will actually give you more armor points. The self-siphoning shirt will actually siphon shield from you in order to, for you to gain extra armor bars. Health from you, never mind. The overloading will siphon your health in order to get a lot of attack damage. Now, this is meant to be used in, short spurts, instead of, anything. So, yeah. Now, we shall go over to the end, because we actually need to go there for the boss. There is a new boss, that is right. I will actually attempt to fight it. Now, the boss can actually kill you if you are in creative mode. I know. So let's go to the end. Here we are. Now, one thing that this mod does add is these little, Asteroid Fields. Now, these do spawn Draconium Ingots in them. Not ingots. There we go, there's the boss. Draconium, ore in them. Like right here. There's the Chaos Guardian. Right there. And he does do a lot of damage to your shields. And you have to actually kind of there we go. Now, I recommend don't getting anywhere near it, because even with the Chaos Guardian set, I still have a difficult time. He shoots fireballs like crazy. Even if I go into creative, it won't do anything. So I'll just here. There's another island over here, apparently. I don't want this fight to last years, so I'm gonna give myself effect. There we go. Now, since I don't want this fight to last years, I will give myself just regeneration, so my guy is no choice. Oh no. Or else he'll start healing again. Let's make sure these are all. Well, where did you come from? So, I don't want to use my bow. I'm not good with a bow. If all the crystals aren't down. Okay, then. So, yeah, he will absolutely destroy you. And I promise this is not just me being bad at Minecraft. This is actually a difficult boss fight. So, yeah, even if I go into creative, I'll get destroyed. Where is he? Sorry for dying, by the way. There he is. He's on the island. Or she. Do I have to be in survival? I completely forgot what why I despise it. I'm just gonna go there, break the crystals, and just try to slash kill it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so without the armor, you will die. So I wouldn't recommend doing this boss fight in a hardcore world. For obvious reasons. But if you're more confident in your abilities than I am, then go for it. dark energy. There seems to be a cooldown on when you can hit dragon crystals. They're all done. Alright. Oh my lord. Wait for it to come back up. It's actually fly faster than the dragon once you It still has more crystals protecting it. Where is this dude's hitbox? The most anticlimactic fight scene I have ever seen. player's inventory, probably because you can't pick it up as is. The island will self-destruct. Hence these white circles. Because the island is about to implode. Let's wait a bit here. There we go. So it won't like get any explosions, it'll literally just delete the island. Now the effects of an island exploding like render very far. So I would recommend you bolting it back to the portal. So for me, I'll just slash kill. Unsurvivable forest. Alright, well, if you did enjoy today's video, but yeah, if you did enjoy today's video, please consider liking and subscribing. I do apologize for dying so often, but it kind of shows how difficult this boss fight is, really. You could also just skip ahead if you didn't want to see me die so much. But even in creative, that boss is just a destructive force. Yeah, this has been the Draconic Mods Showcase, and thank you all for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.